Power only. Oxygen production offline.
So we are back
Power
in
restored.
Subnautica,
All primary systems online.
and we have medical fabricator working, new radio message. What else did we do? I'm not fully 100% okay, but we have a swivel chair that doesn't swivel all the way around. What happened? Last time I think the game crashed. I think that was the last thing I showed you. I didn't read all the stuff. I did redo everything, but the base looks a bit different because I had to redo everything. So I did that offline. Good news for you. Oh, hello. I did that offline, built a new base, got some new stuff. Bad news for me, I didn't get all. I got some of the things I had before. As you can see, I didn't get the stasis rifle. I only got 1 out of 2, which is what the hell? Why the hell? I don't have the full mobile vehicle base. I still want that because I still do have the CMOD, which I want to build. So let's start getting the things I need for the CMOD. Ultra thin glides I want. I need an upgrade station for that, I think. Scanner room stuff. Observatory, that is pretty, doesn't it? But I need enameled glass for that. Scanner room. Scanner room is something that is not really that handy, but the multi-purpose room, like wishing. Spotlights, never use it. Exterior rope, as I actually already put. Poke head. Okay, don't really need it. Bioreactor is handy, but the location where I'm in, I hope I don't need it. And some other stuff. What happened? Voice loss. I think we've heard all the voice loss. So there's nothing new there. Data bank, advanced theories. There is some news in the data bank, so let's go through that quickly. Alien X. Okay, can't do much with that. Infections. So we've seen some infections, don't know what to do with it. Blueprints we've seen, we've just gone through that. Data downloads. Let's go through the data downloads. We scanned the purple tablet, but I don't know what the purple tablet is for. I know what the purple tablet is for, but not here. Codes and clue. LifePod 6 transmissions. We don't know where that is, so that'll be interesting. The LifePod cruise.
How's his log? It's the day of the crash.
Just, I don't remember which we listened to, which we didn't listen to.
I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Poor guy. How horrible.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
The gases loss. So we have a whole lot of the gassy lots, but I'm not sure on which sequence to play them. So let's start with number 1, but there's 2 number 1s. Let's start with this one.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food,
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like. Let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
I think I
Found it
missed
outside in the
one
sand.
Weissmacher.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first.
Oh, that's the
people
purple
to come
tablet
to
I
this
found.
planet.
Right.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to
Oh, this
shackle
guy is
nature
boring,
to our
isn't he?
will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Yeah, he's boring.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months.
Return from the deep.
After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Well, okay, that is something positive. So what do we have here? Marble melon. So this is a lantern tree. This is a Chinese potato. No, let's see. That's the marble melon. This is the Chinese potato, which I can eat for 12 food and 3 water, which is good. This is the bobo tree, and it's not full grown yet, but once it's grown, I'll get more water from that one. So, I could throw some stuff in here. So, let's see. First of all, I have more titanium than I need right now. So let's dump that. It's the gear. And what were we gonna do? We were gonna, I don't need the purple tablet. Well, I may need the purple tablet. Let's listen to the radio, since you're here. Since we're listening, let's listen to the radio.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter.
I fully agree with that.
We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Thank you very much. Let's save this game because last time I was... I think... So we have the biome to explore, my home base, Lifepod 13. We haven't visited yet. And I want to start working on the things I need for my sea moth, because I really want to sea moth. So I can start collecting these things and making them. I need 2 glass, 1 power cell. 2 glasses, 1 power cell, titanium ingot, lead, and lubricant. So let's see what we have in our lockers now. We have lead. Some glass. We have lubricant. How much lubricant did I need? So let's see, we can make glass here. We can make glass. We can make a titanium ingot. How much do I have left? Nothing. What I'm doing now is I'm building a locker here, because that way I can, and a power cell. I need a power cell. Let's see, what do I need for a power cell? No. Copper ore. And silicone rubber and 2 batteries, and for batteries I need how much? See, this is getting boring for you guys already, so I'm gonna stop this movie here and let's see if something interesting happens, and I'll add a little bit more to it. Otherwise, this is the end of this clip, and I'll finish this clip a little bit later. Okay, so I'm back. I went for that live pod, and basically going that way. I found this. Maybe?
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures. 30 seconds.
I was stuck there from, see that? Picking up faint Altera vehicle signatures. So let's see what we can find. It's mainly plant life, they say. I wish it was day. It would have been a lot prettier, I think. There we go. There's a life pod.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, it's just a PDA. And we're close to 30 seconds, so let's go back to the service. That's the disadvantage of swimming here. I have to go all the way back to the surface every time. Yeah, that's it. I'm going back, guys. It's really pretty, and I know there's more stuff to do here. But with just the sea glide, this area is a bit deep, and I have to go up all the time, making it not really handy. So I'll just harvest some stuff that I can find and go back. And that's it for today. I'll come back when I'm in the base and listen to the PDA.
30 seconds.
Oh, I'm losing
Oxygen.
power on this thing rapidly. I need to start looking into making a new battery for this one. Which is a bit of a waste. I should have used the old batteries to make the power cells, to be honest. That was a bit stupid. So, lesson learned. Because you can use depleted power cells to make, depleted batteries to make full power cells, which I knew and which I did in my first playthrough, but I sort of didn't think about it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No radio messages.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
That didn't sound very nice. So, I hope he's okay. I need some water. I need to dump what? I'm not sure if that's done. This one here. Still have one full battery, so I'm okay for now. That's enough of a video, I think. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this series.